Hello, humans. It is me, Fuzz. Yes. It is time for some Pokemon. Yes. Now, you see, there are two unrivaled punks to be beating this time. Well, that depends on if my brother's interested in handling the other one.
It depends on if we can even get it. I have a feeling we'll have to wait until next week to grab the event.
Really? You think it's already too late?
Well, it ends on Monday, doesn't it?
The way that it's described is kind of weird if you
Oh,
ask
no, I
me.
feel like it ends on Sunday. Today's Monday.
The way
Well, we
that's...
can still try.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say we should definitely, we should try, yes.
Ooh.
That was the point. Hi, cat.
It's a
Meow.
No, not
Okay, so we've got a Typhlosion and an Inteleon to deal with. First the Typhlosion, and maybe an Inteleon. We've got a Ghost Typhlosion.
Oh, Burn Moon. Burn Moon might actually be amazing.
Now here's the problem. It's not the Ghost Typhlosion from, like, not the Hisuian region, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just one with a Ghost Terra type. So how are we going to kill it?
Well, I think Burn Moon might be good. Yard types are really good for dealing with ghosts.
I don't think that he can learn...
So dragon type will make me resistance. So
Yeah. I don't think he can learn fairy moves. He might be able to learn Focus Blast, but I don't know.
At least he has a good chance of missing it if he can't do that.
But like I said, I don't think that he can learn Dazzling Gleam or anything like that.
A normal dragon type would be really good if they had resistance. Oh, normal dragon. I do have a Psychosaur, but Psychosaur is very, very,
This might actually be very good.
frailest Pokemon.
So I've got someone who might actually be very good for this.
Is he? No, he isn't as frail as a non-burnable gas actually.
Yeah, lowers the special attack. This is great.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I could even use mine too. We could like double up.
Okay, so let's just try. Well, you want to just wing it with this? Wing it. 6 wings. We'll have 12 wings. We'll be winging it all right. The problem is we're not tanky, and we're not dragons actually. So I'll leave you to. Wait, are you gonna snarl him, or are you gonna? Because what are you gonna do? Yeah. Okay. If we do that at the beginning, I will start. But shoot, okay, if you're gonna specialize your moveset that much, I should probably do a bit more for myself as well. Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Shreds, Crunch, Electric Terrain, Focus Energy, Work Up, Roar, Crunch, Outrage, Hyper Beam. Electric Terrain would be better for us, because there'll be 2 of us. There'll be 2 of us, and if we die, our item will be reduced to not being meaningful. That's why it is important that there's the electric terrain, so it can be reactivated. I'll give him a Dark Pulse, just so that, like you said, once we get to the point, we start doing damage instead. I'll leave Dragon Breath so I can paralyze him. At the beginning, that's what I'll start by trying to do. No, physical attack, no good. Okay. We don't have much time against him because he is strong. And he will make us feel it. Unfortunately, he will most certainly make us feel it. That I can almost guarantee you. The electric seeds would up our defense. It's not gonna work for this guy, so a terrain extender would be better. Is there anything else I could give myself instead? Something to make him miss, perhaps? If he has... There are certain moves that he might have that would be good. Zoom lens, expert belt maybe. No. Wise glasses, wide lens. I don't want to miss, but I don't expect that to be a common thing in this engagement. Him missing would be rather useful. But the less turns I have to spend putting up an electric terrain, the better. I'm just gonna go with the terrain extender for now. We won't need it. At least I don't think we'll need it. If we need it, then that. It could only be attributed to how slow your one is. With this Pokemon, you're gonna Rock Tomb him. We don't have the time to mess around with him like that. I'm expecting him to kill us, Carl. Like, very quickly. Like, as much as I think this is going to be a pretty interesting strategy, I don't expect it to work very well. I am hoping it will work very well. Poke Portal. Portal. 7303. Here we go. This is gonna be weird. How many of these have we challenged using the exact same Pokemon, pretty much? Yeah, pretty much none of them.
Mine probably should be was 5, 2 hits, 3 hits. Hopefully.
He might have. Yeah, he might have Hyper Beam. I'll put an electric terrain out. Okay, he's going for the big damage setup. Going the electric terrain. What the heck? He has a fairy move? It's a physical attack though, so woe is him. Connor, if that's what you consider a decent amount of damage against us, then your guy's tankiness is not going to really count as tankiness, because his other moves I'm expecting to do as much or more. I'll focus on the Dragon Breath to try to make sure that he gets paralyzed quickly. Physical attacks was the last thing I expected from him, though. Oh wow, he just went for an eruption suddenly. Well, that's rude, he just got a free eruption. Well, it didn't look like slightly more to me. The fact that it did more than a super effective move should portray just how powerful. Dragon Breath! Get paralyzed, sucker. Okay, he's paralyzed. Now we would focus on making his special attack not mean anything. Ow. It'll prevent a sudden eruption for just killing us off instantly. Woohoo! I'm almost dead. How much has he been weakened? He just Sunny Day'd while the Sunny Day was already up. And he did it for free, what a cheater. So he's been lowered almost all the way, just 2 more. I just realized that what I'm doing is a terrible idea. Poison type. And I'm dead. Something that lowers physical attack looks decent against him. Nothing. Yeah. He's a ghost type right now, so we could burn him. He puts out sunlight, so we could just... fairy... I just realized that I can use my... Soul Knight can do this, I think, is what I've just realized. The problem is the moment Soul Knight terrestrializes, though, it'll be a problem. I'll do more damage, but so will he. Though I can heal myself because of the sunlight he'll have up. Nice! Okay, that was, it was bad, but it was not as bad as it could have been. Actually, shoot, can we win? Probably not, but... Please no, sir. Sir? 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 Sir, please? Ow! I have 2 health. Ooh, that was a critical hit. Dang it, we almost have him. This is kind of goofy. We actually almost have him. Huh? Oh, and now he's going for a Shadow Ball. So... Okay, so he did have a Ghost move. That's what he'll end up doing to Soul Knight. Yeah, that's gonna be the difficulty for Soul Knight. He will do that. So...
Lowering one, he will resort to the other if it gets too low.
If we burn him... There's no guarantee that I'll do anything. If we just kept trying and the paralysis stunned him enough times, we'd win, I think.
Technically speaking, but that's like saying a person who made a sweeper use Fisher could win if Fisher hit everything.
Fisher doesn't work properly in there. It can hit them, but it won't do anything.
In a normal Pokemon battle, you could win if you had a Pokemon that outspent your
Well, yeah,
Fisher
but
every time.
but that's kind of a dumb idea.
Just relying on the fact that
Fisher's not a
paralysis
50% chance.
hitting him in the first place every time, and then paralyzing him every time. That isn't exactly a super great shade.
I agree in some ways, but have you any better ideas?
Well, I need to think about it more now that we've scoped out what he does.
Berserker can take the hits up to a point, but then he's not going to be able to heal himself. That's the problem, he won't be able to heal himself. It's a no-go.
Want to have one of my,
Resistant to the ghost moves once you terrestrialize, but you need to get to the point of terrestrializing.
photosynthesis Pokemons, but what photosynthesis Pokemon, if any, work for such?
Oh, that's right, he puts out sunlight like a clown.
What is it, Roaring Moon? Seemed good, but he
Though I
had a
haven't-
very bad idea.
I haven't trained any of them yet, so...
Very, very bad idea.
Walking Wake.
Fluttermane, I mean, like, the good SP defense, sure, but
No.
bad physical defense, bad. Also, the fact that he uses ghost moves super effective, bad. Spygate good against you. Oh, I think about it, maybe. Resistant to the earthquakes. Resistant to the shadow ball. No, he's weak to the. He's weak to the Now he's weak to the fire, the eruption. And that's his, probably his strongest one. Also weak to the play rough. Weak to the play rough. Resistant to the fire. No, resistant to the shadow ball.
Yeah, my one also is in that kind of a scenario. I was like, this could be an interesting idea if it was going to work, but it's not.
They chose its move set pretty good, I feel like.
The fire makes this a no-go. Fire makes this a no-go. You won't even be able to do your thing properly. Your assurance isn't gonna flippin' matter. I don't even know if its effect is gonna properly work in this kind of a battle.
Oh wow, he's got Earthquake to make other fire types scared.
Exactly.
That like, because I'm like, ooh, what about your fire type? He's got Earthquake. Well, this fire ghost type wouldn't be great because.
Can Soulmate handle it? I think Soulmate might be able to might be able to handle facing it, but it's tough. Because I'm gonna have to give you a different move set. One, we need to burn it. As much as I don't like that notion.
Oh, actually, you know what? His defense is actually slightly higher. Never mind.
He puts up the barrier, so I can't burn him like this. I could use Flare Blitz, but that puts me at risk.
Yeah, it does.
Flare Blitz, Bitter Blade. Flare Blitz, Bitter Blade. But that's still not good enough, is what I think.
With the power of fluttering, and I couldn't rely on Shell Bell. The whole thing about Flutter Main is technically I could. Well, I could use Reflect and then use Mystical Fire to lower his SP attack, but I don't think that would work.
It being a ghost type makes my Dunsparce not a good idea.
Burned it and I put up a Reflect. That's quad. That's quad resistance to his physical moves. That maybe would work. I don't know.
A fire type that's resistant. A fire flying type would be good for this. But then it's not resistant to the ghost move.
It's not resistant to the. What is it? If it isn't a flying type, it will be able to be hit by the ground when you terraform.
Dang it.
Weird how the terrestrialization
Is a inconvenience a lot of the times.
Partially, in an annoying amount of situations, it tends to actually turn into an inconvenience, which I suppose is what keeps it balanced, rather than something like Dynamaxing that doubles your HP and makes all your moves stronger.
Well, considering what it does for the opponent in the Dynamax battles, it's questionable if there's anything balanced about it.
Oh well, I mean like when you're talking about
You could just go on a psychotic smacking spree against you.
battles, yeah, I mean like that's pretty. Oh well, this.
The only thing I could do that could burn him through his shield is Flare Blitz, or a special attack.
Ooh, could Iron Juggies? No, I don't think Iron Juggies can learn any of those reflect or whatever. Oh yeah, Fire Poison? Fire Poison would actually be really bad for this actually.
Because of the ground
Because
move.
the ground move would murder it immediately, especially with its defense being less than its SP defense. You also would get murdered immediately by the ground.
Why has it got physical attacks?
No, I don't think the air balloon would work. That would be hilarious if you could bait them into trying to earthquake you forever, but they don't realize the air balloon.
That'd be very amusing, yes.
Well, based on the time when I fought a high-level Hippowdon, it seemed like it knew that I had the air balloon and would attack me with something else before going in for the kill.
Once I terrestrialize, I'll only have physical attacks that are good against me.
Walking Away can't learn anything that's perfect as Ghost can, as in a Ghost or Dragon. Oh, well, a Home Clause is not. Well, Bite is, but that's. It needs a special attack.
Wait a minute, I just realized the Flare Blitz is a horrible idea against a Pokemon like this. Their health is huge. That makes no sense at all to do.
Doing repel moves are very dangerous against terra-sized
It just
Pokemon.
took me too long to realize that that was just not gonna do.
I'm not sure if we've gone in, but he's weak to the fire and he's weak to the. Hold on. No, I can't do that.
I'm immune to the fire, but the ghost will be a problem. If you can play someone who can weaken its special attacks, then I can probably survive anyway, but if it goes with the ghost moves right from the start, then I'll be in big danger.
Maybe we can help each other out.
Because I can put up a light screen, but I can't aura reflect either or. But if his special attacks keep coming, then I'll die anyways. I won't be able to afflict him with a status ailment this time. But I can put up one of the barriers.
I'm curious as to what he has to do with the Fluttermane. He's super effective against ghosts, so you go for the special. But my special defense is much higher, so would he really? Does he know?
Can you lower his physical attack?
I can lower his special attack.
That'll
I
do.
probably put up a reflect. Maybe.
Yeah, I think
Can
that
I put up a reflect?
if you can do that, that'll be very nice. I
Not learn calm.
perish song, we all die.
It wouldn't work, I don't think. Where is... Oh, Wish might be not too bad. If I can survive in the first place.
Yeah, it looks like you don't have the ability to get the move.
It's not there. Charm is... Why is Charm not in your moveset?
The lowers because he hasn't learned it yet before.
I'm almost certain this Fluttermane has...
If you can lower its attack, that'd be pretty nice.
I don't...
Though lowering its
No,
special
it has to
attack,
be attacked, but I don't think I can do
I think
that.
lowering the special attack will be more important for me,
Power jumps up to
because I'll be buffing my own physical defense as well.
the... Trick room, no.
The kind of moves they'll be
I can't
using,
get another light screen or reflect.
the kind of moves they'll
Charm is
be,
what does.
yeah, the kind of moves they'll be using is not too concerning for my guy, effect-wise. So what can I wear instead?
Assuming I maybe needed Wish at some point, I'll put it right there. So I'm curious as to see what happens here. For a bit I'm like, mystical fire grid. I don't need the charcoal, I could use something that would help me live. That's what I need. So if the leftovers maybe give me a chance to not die. That's not bad. Anything else to reduce its SP? It's physical attack? Well, I mean, Memento technically does that, but I die. By doing that. Confuse rate? Well, that'll make it work so well. Ooh, if you're going to...
I can't.
That's actually pretty bad, because if it ever realizes that using physical attacks is good, I might be done. But I'm interested to see if it'll do that.
Are you going to be lowering its physical attack or no?
I'm looking to see if I can. I don't think this Pokemon can lower physical attack without killing itself. As a momentum.
What about Charm?
Oh, Charm does. I forgot. But once it puts up its shield, and if it negates the debuffs, I won't be able to.
Plus, it'll put that shield up at the beginning.
Sea terrain. Yeah, my only ways of lowering it is Charm or Memento. None of which works when its shield is up, but I can do it before its shield goes up. Before its shield goes up, I can do it, but afterward, I can't.
And you can lower its
And
special attack though,
using
yes?
Mystical fire, I can lower its special attack. Using Charm, I can lower its physical attack. I'll do both. I'm not not sure which one should I start with.
Which would you say is better than a light screen or
The lights.
light screen or reflect? Because I can do either or.
Reflect is probably more important because I can mystical fire no matter what.
Okay.
Even when the shield is up, but charm will not work when its shield is up.
I'm going to need that, like, special defense bonuses, like, near the beginning, because he's going to start trying to hit me with, and you, with something that we're both weak to, and he's in line with.
Yeah, I'm going to start with mystical fire and hope it doesn't go for physical attack because as soon as it goes for earthquake or play rough, I might be dead. Because since my physical defense is like half as good as my special defense, it deals double damage, basically.
I can heal myself, so I'll go first.
I do have a move that does heal me when I
But
use
it takes time.
But yeah,
Let's give this a shot. That
ghosts versus ghosts. Yes, all out ghost battle. All out ghost attack. Yeah.
Here we go. Reflect. Shadow Ball, who's faster than me. Then I'm dead, because that did half my health. What the heck? What's your special defense? Connor, look at our healths. Oh, we have the same health. You have less health than I have, though. But we both have the same amount of health remaining. Well, I'm dead. You got a critical hit just now. Not that mattered. We'll have to see him do it again because I wasn't paying enough attention. Yes, a lot better. I guess it looks weird when he does Shadow Ball because he's not a ghost type actually. Oh no, I'm using a fire move too on him. Wait a minute, if he's... Well, yes, that's because that's how Flash Fire works. Shoot, then my guy is actually not good for him either. Then fire types is just no go. Me and him are in the same boat because we both have flash fire. That's also why I haven't seen flash fire happen. Like I haven't seen eruption happen on my screen yet. That's right. I feel like I've seen it happen 3 times on your screen now. But... Oh, there we go. There's one on mine. Okay, so Soul Knight's a no-go. I mean, seriously. If I can't use my own special move, then it's just not gonna... Huh? Dokar, with the amount of damage that did to you. even if it did the full damage, it wouldn't have done as much as the ghost move did to you. Ridiculous. All the benefits of fire type without the weaknesses of it.
Interestingly enough, this one, but kind of like I think the Decidueye, didn't start off with some kind of crazy stuff before the battle began. The battle just begins, just like any momentary battle. Well, that was
Okay.
a shot, but it looks like it's not the kind of thing.
It's a no-go for you, Soul Knight. Why is there even an option to use the item like that if it doesn't use the item?
It's an RPG.
Connor, those items, you like never can use them on things like that.
It's quite confusing. It is almost like it's just an RPG mechanic for any item you have in your inventory. Get back to the drawing board.
Okay. Something poison.
Well, I mean, like, technically speaking, if I did want to go walking away, he still gets benefits from the sun with his move, plus photosynthesis. Would that be enough damage for him, though? Maybe. Mine should be... he's only slightly more tanky than the other. Than the Argentulus. Only slightly more health. The dragon water means he's not going to get hurt at all by the eruption. The earthquake not going to do well against him. The play rough though. The play rough will be a rough situation. But when I terrestrialize, I'll be just one. But he'll start using ghost moves on me. There's nothing I can really do about that. Let's take a more look into this. I almost feel like I want to see how long it is. Hydro Stream. That's probably what I'll use the whole time. Agility. No. Home Claws? No. Flamethrowers? No. Breaking Swipe. Reduces attack power. Noble Roll reduces both its attack stats by 1.
It'll just Shadow Ball us.
Could even Dragon Breath to paralyze it. To make it have a nice chance of not doing anything every now and then. Which definitely could be of help.
If you can stall him for long enough, I can unleash Doom Sparse on him.
I'm thinking I might want to try having Breaking Swipe, Dragon Breath, and maybe Noble Roar. No. Dragon Breath, Noble Roar, and I'm not sure what this last move should be. Did I learn anything else good here? Chilling Water? No. Snarl? Snarl and Chilling Water. I can reduce its attack and SP attack. Even when it's barriers. But only one at a time.
The problem is I haven't trained this Pokemon. No, I should just look into that later. Though I'm gonna need to get that move eventually. No, stop! Oh shoot, that's right. It will have a fairy move. So even the Walking Wake would have a weakness.
But mine will transform into a water type. And also I can reduce both its attack stats. So I'll start off using its physical attack because it will just try to play rough. Maybe just maybe I may be able to hold out. I'm thinking this is where I'm going to try next. And hope that Hydro Spring plus Characterization will be enough.
I wonder if I can try to have Lance Caliber handle the matter. If he keeps erupting, he's going to regret it sooner or later.
You're not weak.
But I'm not good against him. And he's powerful, so probably no.
Yeah, also when you dress alive, you will become weak. Eruption does strong damage even to those who aren't weak.
I'll try Doom Sparse. Okay. My support will be very tiny until I can bring in the big bucks
I just hope that,
of damage.
hopefully I'll be able to help you out while, also helping myself out.
I wish in our status menu we could see whether the cheers were active or not.
Yeah, that would be very useful to see.
Because we have no clue until we get smacked and try to compare damage by
the first turn, one of the AIs always uses a defense one, but we don't know if it's the better defense one or just the
Well, I know that they typically do so. I'm not actually sure if it's set for them to guarantee do it. A PC player. Dang it, it's a CP player. Now what it will try to hit me with probably fire then earthquake. So I'll go with, I'm gonna start with this. What the? That's like half my health almost. Okay, he's already nullified us. The problem is I'm pretty weak already. Wait a minute, it just occurred to me, Eruption's gonna suck for the Typhlosion as it gets lower health. Though I'm going to die very soon. Like now. I didn't get to buff at all. But I will try more solidly this time. How's your health? Okay, after my next turn, I'll probably be hurt and then I'll heal. So you can do a turn, just be careful. Calm mind. Phase Eruption is weaker. Depending on your health, I might not need to heal, but let's see. Okay. Okay, I'll go another turn then. I don't want to chance it, so I will heal this turn, like after this buff goes through. Okay, here comes the healing. That didn't heal you very much, unfortunately. Oh, if you paralyze him, that'll be really great for us both. I'm going for a coil, just in case he starts doing physical attacks. He's pulling out a sunny day. Actually, shoot, I think I'm gonna heal him this turn, because it looks like you're taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, he actually tried a physical attack on me just now. It looked like... Heal up. Please be good. It could be worse. Come on, game, load faster. I need to hurry. What? He got a critical hit and almost killed me just now. I need to heal up. I might need you to heal in a moment. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I need you to heal. That's ridiculous. He got a critical hit. He just used Eruption. And he's doing it again. Wait, did you heal? Did you heal this thing? Okay, goody. Now it's coming through. Oh, praise God. That was much better. That's weird. I can't terrestrialize yet. Just use play rough on me. What a ridiculous punk. Come on, I just want one buffing. Okay, now I'm going to unleash my power car. Come on, please finish the processing of the loading. I need time for preferably about 3-ish hits. This stored power. Time to die. Stand by for a heal, potentially, because I might about to take more damage than I want to. Here it comes! Take this! Earthquake, because he's dumb, I guess? Store power again. This should break the shield. Shield's busted. I'm just gonna keep going. We're running out of time. It's not doing very much to him. Oh, why? You died.
He did an earthquake.
I didn't get to buff enough. If it wasn't for that critical hit, I would have been able to buff even more. That's ridiculous. He forced me to have to heal too much.
But I was busy protecting myself, so
I was surprised that my damage wasn't as high as I expected it to be. I even got the ancient power to trigger, though it only triggered once, and how many times I used it, if it had triggered more, then it would have... I'd say we can just give it another go and we'd probably actually win, unless it goes worse or the same. But I'm at the ready. Doom Sparse looks like it's doing okay. It's just the opponent's tough. Also, this... Yeah, this opponent's not being very smart, because it didn't start using Shadow Ball on me or anything. I think it just kept using Earthquake. Exactly.
So you should have tried to shadow ball you. There's a reason why. Oh, it's probably because I snarled him so much. He had maximum. What is it? SP attack.
That's good, but near the end he relieves himself, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, no, after we went on at the middle of that HP bar. Alright. At the middle of his HP bar, he relieves himself.
My damage wasn't high enough because I hadn't buffed enough. That is so very alarming.
That's a problem.
9015. Time to win this. This time I'll start with a calm mind instead of an ancient power. Because the other time I started... Well, yeah, I don't want to bet on something that might not protect me. 20%. Yep. Anyways, I'm probably still gonna. Yeah, I'm probably still going to need a healing sooner than later because his eruption will hit me before I get to buff. Oh, actually, I'm doing fine. Okay, I won't need a heal just yet. Maybe the turn after next turn. Did you hit it with your Shadow Ball? Dang it. Going for another eruption. Why did it just not show my health as if I just died? Oh shoot, did he just nullify us? Oh, I hate that. And now he's going for a free eruption. We're both hurt. I'm gonna heal, and you might want to heal too. Full heal on your part. How about mine? Yeah, that one looked like an over half heal. That was great. Hopefully we don't need it again. He's going for another eruption. Darn you. He hasn't put up his shield yet for some reason. No. Oh wow, he just did a lot of damage. That's weird, it's as though his special attack hasn't been reduced much. Like, that did a lot. That did like half my health or more. Maybe I'm mistaken. After I healed, my heal probably went first and then he had his turn. Oh, it's sunny. That's why it's hurting so much. I'm gonna have to heal again after the next turn. I'll survive this. Barely. That did like half my health, I think, roughly. Yeah. I actually need to... I have to heal. I'll wait for you to do your turn. Then I should start coiling. Okay, that was about half health for me. He's still doing eruption like a lunatic. I should actually get to trying to prepare myself to Terror Slice, so Ancient Power, fine. Eruption twice in a row. That would be a good idea. Preferably, that in some ways that's a good idea right away, because if you do get the paralysis off quickly... Yeah, I understand. Ouch. Wow, the Earthquake did like nothing to me. I haven't buffed my defense even once yet. There we go, I've just been buffed. You should probably heal, we're both in the yellow. Just did a sunny day. And an eruption. This is going to hurt. Not very much though, fortunately. Nice, I've been healed. That was sad. That was miserable. That's a shame. Come on, buff me again. Dang it. I can't just attack. I can't. If this doesn't buff me, I'm just gonna have to start buffing manually. Because I really need to start getting to the attacking part. Please buff me. Dang it! Okay. Manual buffing. Just going for an eruption. Please hurry! These physical attacks just suck against me. I should use more Calm Mind because all I'll be doing is a special attack, and I'll buff my special attack stat. He killed you, so our time has just... One more. If you can, one last heal would be very important. Okay, it's time for me to unleash my might. This time it should hurt a lot more. Come on. Why'd the heal have to suck? That's so ridiculous. It's go time, punk. Take this. Too many shenanigans making us have to waste turns. That hurt like almost twice as much as it was the previous attempt, but that's still not enough. We don't have enough time. Because of all the ridiculousness he was doing to us. That was a critical hit. I got room in for me for like one more, potentially, but... If it'll even let me, but I get the feeling it's not gonna let me because of how the way the time is just fading. Ridiculous. I know that we can do it with this team. That's with, or at least with our guys. I don't know about the other two clowns.
We're starting to think buffing might be the key. Because he unlike how he cleanses himself in the middle of his health bar, he fortifies us like maybe 25% when you win on his time bar. Maybe even 10%. Like 10% of time loss. And then he just
But
immediately does it and then that's it.
if you can put up a barrier, that would be great at the beginning, because he's going. Any defense buffs I try to apply to myself at the beginning is going to be in vain. He's going to just remove it really quickly afterwards.
No, I don't think walking away can't be that low shot. Oh, that's
Terror slicing takes too long. How annoying. But he's also weak to the fire. But not in a way that will help protect us. See, that's the thing about lowering their stats. It's actually rather useful for me. If we get barriers, that's probably the best solution. Though, like we were saying. Because he can't cleanse that from us. And it will protect us both. The beginning of the battle, the special attacks seem to be the strong problem. Naturally. Also, the Scream Tail would be a horrible idea. It's weak to Ghost. Doubly weak to the weakest attack it has, as well as it's a physical attack. Well, I don't necessarily think it's a great idea. I just think that the parameters on the nature of what it's weak to is the worst for the Typhlosion. It just happens to be doubly super effective, which is the kicker. I think what that could do. What's the item that Walking Wig's got?
Interestingly enough, he would avoid using any special attacks if I had when I have the assault vest on. Pretty much all the time.
Yeah. Because with scenarios like this, I kind of like to bet on the chances of things, because if you don't, it's kind of tough to get a win. It's kind of tough to solidly get a win against these guys when they can do so much ridiculous things to you. Which is why paralyzing them and things like that is valued quite a bit.
There was like an example of a time where I think it might have been a Volcarona or something that I had trouble beating. But when I put on like the covert cloak or something like that to prevent its hurricanes from causing me to potentially get confused was really important in winning, because the chances of getting that confusion could end things, you know? Sometimes making things more consistent is also...
Indeed, naturally.
The problem here is that it's all over once... I have a feeling it's going to be all over if it gets to half health and purifies itself, because if we're relying on debuff.
I need that debuff for the beginning while I'm trying to become tough. Otherwise he'll do enough damage to make me need to keep healing. The whole strategy that Doomsparce runs with is to essentially become so powerful I can just break them before they're able to do anything. Until he does the cleanse, it doesn't make sense for me to actually be trying to buff myself. When I get hit by this, he hasn't done too much damage to me, so I'll attack again. Hopefully this doesn't buff me in this turn, because it's not really... Well, actually, it wouldn't be bad, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, now I'll heal. Time to heal. There you go. Wait a minute, why'd he go first? That's weird, he just got a free eruption. Looks like the heal is decent though, for you. For me, it only took me back to half health. Great, now I'm back to 0 health, pretty much. It's ridiculous cheapskate. See, this is exactly what I was, like, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, if this happens, my guy gets effectively stalled. Like, there's like the entire like progress of what my guy's supposed to do has been hindered to an extent that will cost us the fight. Yeah, I don't like it either. The notion of him suddenly getting a critical hit is rather horrifying. Yes, please. Yeah, if you actually heal, that'd be rather important, I'd say. Thank you very much. Did that heal do anything to me? You've got to be kidding me, I will need another one. He's doing low enough damage so I can probably just keep going. He just got a critical hit. If you can heal again, now would be the time. Why does my health disappear when that happens? That is just really, really dumb. I'm just gonna have to go for the damage now. I'll probably have to heal the next turn. Or something. This should be pretty potent. Somehow it looks less? That's weird. I could have sworn I calm mind 3 times. Why is it... I feel like one of my turns just got cut out entirely then. If not more than one of my turns because of all the ridiculous healing that needed to be done. Time to heal myself. If he gets a critical hit, I'll die anyway. But he can't kill me with this kind of defense I have. How is it that he hasn't been paralyzed even once? We might kill him now, but it's like very, very risky. The notion that he could just smack me and then, oh no, here comes the big damage on his part. That still hurt me notably. One or two more, and then here comes a free Shadow Ball? Okay, then I'm gonna do less damage. I have to heal. Which is ridiculous, because I might not have enough time for this next attack. This next attack won't be enough, and that's what I'm concerned about. That heal was all the flippin' way! That is ridiculous, we needed that earlier! Come on! Oh, you're just gonna lower me again, huh? It all comes down to this last attack. And another Shadow Ball. Let me guess, it's gonna lower me again, huh? You flippin' cheapskate. The amount of damage that this is gonna do is not gonna be enough. Please be enough. Was it enough? It looks like he's dead. Please? That is ridiculous. All because of our crappy allies. No. Probably not. Every time he gets that critical hit and forces me into a recovery cycle, it's ridiculous. I have a new idea in mind.
Doesn't seem like your buffing and my debuffing is enough to prevent you.
If I have to keep healing myself, Connor,
That's why, because you don't have anybody to heal other than the healer.
if I'm the one who's healing myself right at the beginning, that probably won't do. So at the beginning, if I take that much damage, I'm gonna need you to heal me. If I'm stopping to heal at the beginning, I don't have any buffs on, so I'm just gonna get killed very quickly. You debuffing him is nifty and all, but me buffing myself will protect me a lot more than you debuffing him, or so it feels.
With your eyes both would be actually increasing the damage he does to you about the same amount.
It doesn't seem to feel that way.
Calm him twice, his damage is halved. If you calm mine twice, your defense is doubled. Both do the same increase in a technical sense.
Perhaps then. That being said, I do need to get the buffs going.
However, critical hits will immediately nullify all buffs and debuffs. And
Yep.
just do normal damage
Just makes
times
all our work go down the drain instantaneously.
50% increase on top of doing this.
Yeah, so this time, if I start taking too much damage, I will need you to heal.
It's even more so why you can't try Dragon Breath at the beginning, because not only does putting your shield up remove status elements as far as I see, it doesn't say it does, it just does.
I haven't seen it do that. In fact, I don't think I've seen that even once before. Interesting. Hopefully. Not quite half my health. I'll attack again because the hope is to get him past the point of nullifying our buffs. That's ridiculous. I just got the buff. I got the buff the previous turn. That would have actually been meaningful. That's about half health. I might need a heal again, but yeah, I need a heal again. I'm working on my defense, special defense. I know. These barriers up. I should be notably tough up to a point now. What is with this game? Why? No, this is just ridiculous. I'm gonna have to heal anyways, because it's just being garbage about it. Oh, great. He's not good at physical attacks. He's been intimidated, and he keeps killing off the guy who keeps intimidating him. Great, here comes the sunny day. I need to buff more. They switched to Earthquake. Oh, and there's an eruption, but they did less. There's an earthquake, which did more. Finally, a good heal for once. Once where we actually bloody well need it. Typhlosion's not this tanky. Come on. There we go. He's paralyzed. The problem is at this point in the fight, usually it's not as important at this point. Okay, it's time to begin. this moment, in this time, I will break you. Hopefully. Take this! Hopefully someone else can break his shield. He was paralyzed, so he couldn't attack. Very nice. Come on. Come on. Attack. Attack. Attack with something nice. Yes. Get him. Get him. Hurry. Yes. Break the shield. Yes. There we go. It popped. Alright, time to die, punk. Take this! Okay. If I got 2 more turns, I definitely can kill him. Come on. Shadow Ball. That did a notable amount of damage somehow and lowered me. So my damage went down to 1 more and we win. An eruption, meaningless peasant that did like 1 damage. Game over for you, fool. Looks like the chance was not in your favor. The way the strategy is, though, it's not supposed to be this tough for that to work. What I mean by that is, those previous attempts we had, it's like we just conveniently was very well aligned for him. Instead of simply just being like, whether it was a line for me or not, it's like it was like a line for him rather often. I kind of do agree, but I'm catching him with an electric ball anyway. I mean, he's supposed to be the unrivaled one, huh? He's just really the cheater one, though. I should rename all of them to the cheater one. Yes. But the Charizard just kind of looks like a Charizard. What do you mean? Let's go see about that Inteleon. Shoot, what type will it be? A dark type? Dark type for the Inteleon? Or a flying type? It might be a flying type for the Inteleon. Well done, Doomspars. You felled another foe, and now he's sitting right next to you. Just being all menacing over there. Yeah, look at that physical attack. He's not supposed to have that kind of physical attack last I checked.
Well, he doesn't have any EVs, so it's just how it is.
No, look at that. That's the same as a special defense. It's a bit alarming, honestly. Fire, fire, water, grass. Water, fire. So then next it would be another fire, then a water. Oh shoot, there's an Inteleon next. Huh? Why are you two reversed? What? Okay, so fire, fire, water, grass, water, fire. But then it's another water, and seeing that this odd pattern chain is not done yet. Because it's not in line with the pattern. It's like, it's not resetting, so it's... Actually, what if Charizard wasn't in the pattern? So there was actually fire, water, grass. Water. Pikachu was unimportant. No, Pikachu was unimportant. No, he was unimportant. Unimportant, that's where.
Oh, funny. He has a water terror type.
He was. No, he was unimportant. Anyways, let's try that Inteleon.
Let's see if it's here. See if I can find it. That's
Did you already connect to the internet and all
Yeah, I
that?
checked Porky Bone News. My stuff updated, and well, there's an event going on because there's a flowy water one. But sadly to say, I only see a single black cat.
That's a really weird way to set up this event system.
Why didn't you tell you on? He's supposed to be 9. Yeah, and it's yeah, it's a Sunday. Today's Monday. Wouldn't be able to get it today. No
When's
matter what time.
when's the next opportunity
The
then?
next opportunity should be next, like from third, like the upcoming Thursday should be the start.
Do 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 do. I'm not sure what that tune is supposed to be, but okay. Well, I suppose if you try to make his sound with a xylophone, then yes. But it just makes me think of a Blissey. Like how I just looked at one, actually. What should I do now, then? We can either hunt for more Blissies, which I don't really want to do.
Oh, actually, it doesn't even have that last button.
That being said, I don't have a whole bunch of candy, so maybe hunting for Blissies right now would be a good idea. No. Is there anyone I can pick up to train right now? Any of you who I want to train right now? I could train the Doom Vessel, or whatever I'm gonna call you. Need someone who can learn Recover. Didn't I technically have you before you? But you're also technically not a new Pokemon. I'm not sure what I really want to call you, but I do know one thing. You will be very much a Doom-ish Pokemon, just like the Doomsparce. Except your way about it is going to be very not the same. Picnic! Or if you read it like how someone might if they read it in a hurry. Panic! Hey there. Alright, picnic's over. If my understanding is, he needed to hold a mirror herb. Exactly. I forgot. Yeah. Panic. Alright, panic's over. It's the end of this picnic. Okay, there we go. You have your move set. A terrifying notion of power. Out of curiosity, actually I should probably have someone else with me just in case this does not go the way I had in mind. Also, I wanted to make you more tanky, but I think I need to test a bit more with you. If I want to make you more tanky, how would I do that? It looks like I'd have to lower your attack, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I could almost very easily do this if I lowered your attack by 50. And they give 25 to each of the defenses. But I don't know if I can fit 25 more on the special defense. It would result in you being less strong with your hits, but you'd be more tanky. Save. And then try something, because I don't think I've ever used it, so I'm a little curious as to how this ends up looking like. Oh, now that is just horrifying. Okay, half health is what it removes. Ouch. So in other words, if I do this again... Ow, wait. How could you do this to me? Oh, it'll fail. Okay. I need to be heavily mindful of that. But if I recover... No. It can be taught recover. Well, technically I can learn it, I guess. And then again... Now, if I do this 3 times, I would have max of all of those, wouldn't I? Recover. One more time. And I want to gaze upon the horror of what I have done. Okay. Connor.
It splits the maximization of the stats between 3 stats, because it basically gives you 6 stat buffs, all separated into all of the...
Yeah, but...
You're likely to ever not that battle. Isn't very likely.
We shall see. With the way this is, it doesn't need that. The speed will make it rather fast, but that's also... Each stat boost is 20 power added on to stored power. 120. To a 20. Then stab.
So what is it?
140 with stab. With stab.
Now, with the stab psychic type, you criticize into a psychic type for extra damage, and it's double speed, and it's double SP attack stat. So just fill it in once and getting away with it is enough to ruin a single.
But that's not my goal of what I'm trying to create here, Connor. I'm trying to create a Doomsday Pokemon. Fortunately, without even touching its health stat, it's already 315 for some reason. So if I get its defense as any, like look at its defense. If I got that anywhere higher than 200, it's already in a kind of okay place. The goal is to make it higher though. Higher. Half health. Yes. This is a hybrid manner of the Doomsday Pokemon strategy of stored power, because none of my others have ever been designed like this. This one's risky. Because this... Well, if you just do it once, I don't have high hopes. Connor, look at my... No. Look at my stats.
Yeah, I don't have to remember what the best because it was 300 with the double.
300. Now look at the speed. Nice, huh? So when you're...
How much training have you given?
Now once you're half health... None yet.
Nice.
No, Connor.
You even have a
Because once you're half health, you don't get it. You need to survive the first turn.
Yeah, I do. Well, I need to, I'll figure
You
it out.
can't focus sash your way out of this one, you little punk. No,
I'll have to find someone.
it's not that simple.
What I'll probably do is that I'll look for the opportunity where opponent has only things that I resist. And when that happens, I bring him up, you kill the weight, you kill everything.
With this kind of defenses, this kind of health, right now, this is not very safe.
That's how I do it without disrupting the immunity. No, still, I shed tail into resist the attack. Now you can fill the lane behind a substitute. And now you kill the
Unless it's an opponent like the mouse hold. No, mouse hold is all you need to take care of that. Well, they'd break the substitute and proceed to break you right after. I'm talking about your opponent card. A mouse hold's all you need to break what you were just talking about.
multi-hit moves. Oh, multi-hit moves make it fade as soon as it's done.
I think that depends on the multi-hit move. I think that depends on the multi-hit move. Because some ones I think don't work. I think some ones actually stop for some reason.
Population bomb. Oh, you mean you're gonna clean up? That ain't gonna save you.
No, I mean I'm gonna population bomb. And hope that it bombs all the way through your entire health bar.
Only if it can beat a substitute midway. Otherwise, the substitute once again saved me. I feel it away, and now I'm strong enough to store power as long as I pass off.
No, because your opponents will be...
Tidy up once, then normal crystallization and population bomb my entire team.
Connor, again, how fast do you think you'll beat?
You haven't put any EVs?
So if you did,
Is it Ivy Tree?
if you
It's not
did,
Ivy Train, it's not Ivy Train. Ivy Train, Ivy Train. Switch that around. Keep it all to those. Shed tail into...
you are awfully eager to get very excited about these guys.
Well, at least that's a possible possibility.
I'm excited,
I don't know what I'll do.
but you're overly excited about something that is not that simple. It could go that well if your opponent just happens to have all tanks. But if you have one good sweeper on your team, this fish is dead. Does he look very fast to you? Okay, that's a trick question. He kind of does.
He does.
Look at his
Also,
stats, though.
Based on how much he's sped around in the ocean.
He's not very fast by his
Once again,
stats.
You haven't trained it at all. With double speed, he's going to
That...
outspeed.
No.
Yes.
With double speed, he will outspeed the worst among the sweepers. Now imagine he goes
While
up
being
against...
untrained, yes, but when trained,
How high do you think they'll go? How high do you think they'll go?
well, it depends on how much you put.
I do not think he can get...
as high as 400.
Well, yeah, but a Regieleki will outspeed that. Without a whole lot of effort either.
He has no concern for Regieleki because Regieleki is
Do I have anyone currently who could outspeed that?
400 speed.
Okay, this guy will already outspeed it if it got a double speed.
It's not trained. You're looking at a trained Pokemon versus
I'm looking at something that doesn't look like it would be able to outspeed much of anything.
trained Pokemon versus an untrained Pokemon.
There are priority tanks that would also be able to get this
Yeah.
super effective
Priority
punchable punk.
is just how it is.
What's his answer to a priority
He
move?
doesn't have an answer to everything, but he has an answer to a lot of things if you get it right.
What's his answer to this? This will also outspeed him.
So only if the quick power, right?
No, it's just faster. Look.
It's untrained!
And
How
how...
many times do I have to say it? You said it's not even Ivy trained.
No,
If it's Ivy's, give it enough Ivies when you train it.
this would
should
outspeed it.
Oh, well, but that's...
It's not even a
that's
Regieleki.
one Pokemon.
That's not even a
of
Regieleki.
all the others. And no wonder it didn't happen that because
This would outspeed him.
Once again, not sure. If depending on how little IVs it has at its speed, it can depend on how well it would do when it has max IVs. Because if it has low enough IVs right now, its max IVs when double speed will be over 300, and will be pretty great. Anyways, I'm going to much.
Sure. You do that. Just like the Tinkerton, overly confident. But it's not to say that it is not entirely somewhat warranted. Yes, there is a lot of potential in this, which is why I'm interested at all in the first place. Or at least why I'm this interested, more like. Now then, as for the Ivy training, like he was mentioning, this is something I want to go sort out now. If I can. It will have been at the bottom. I should have just gone from the top instead of going from the top and all the way through the whole list. I only have one, and I don't have enough money to just grab a whole bunch, which is a pain. His health, his defenses, both of them are going to need some aid in this regard. Sorry. Let's go see what we can sell. I hear a gimme ghoul. That is not a lot at all. How upsetting. I do have 10 of these. Probably not a good idea. Lonely. Attack and lower my defense. This is not one I imagine I'd use a lot. I'll get rid of 5 of them. Hopefully that's not a bad choice, even though it's a rather useful item in general. These sell for an okayish amount. I'm trying to solve the bottle cap issue that you mentioned, which is something that I definitely did want to sort out. This should at least be good enough to sort out the health and defenses, which is the main priority in my mind. Because those are the things I need to touch upon and sort out for the plan I have in mind. While the speed and the special attack are not as high as I would have wanted it to be in some regards, they're high enough to the point where, like what my younger brother was saying, they should at the very least be able to handle a decent amount of Pokemon. That I agree with, though he was making it sound like I'd be able to deal with almost everyone, quite literally. Just not everyone, just almost everyone. I think he'll be able to deal with a lot. But I've seen scenarios go bad rather easily, rather quickly, rather fast. I want to pour it all to its defenses, however, it makes sense to pour a bit to its special attack, and even its speed. I don't need to put any to its attack, at least until I change its nature. I would like its attack to at least be 250. So I probably will have to put a little bit to it if I'm going to edit it on that
That's
level.
probably why they made its speed not so great, because it has a signature move that doubles it. That's the speed fast. So it's risky.
This will use all my bottle caps. I shall save beforehand just because I feel like it. I don't want to reduce my like ice guys like attack, but I do want him to be more tough because in my battles with my younger brother, it felt like he just wasn't tough enough.
Which one?
This guy.
Oh, your ice dude.
Yeah.
I remember him getting beat by a really, really, really strong attack. So don't think it's
It felt miserable, and because of how it just one-shot him, I didn't really get to get a proper sense whether or not if he was like close to surviving it, because you don't really see that. You just see that he died, and that's it.
Well, the move was like terrestrialized.
Yeah, but I don't like it. He got hit by the wrong moon.
Terrestrialized, the photosynthesis activated.
I still don't like it.
I think it had like, yeah, it had a dragon dance, or it had like 2 attacks.
I still don't like it.
So that's like double attack.
I still don't like it.
Which is
Okay, there we go. Now his stats are a bit more closer to, in a,
also another
yeah.
30.
Now his stats are in a way that make what you were saying seem a bit more plausible.
Wow, that's just for IVs?
Yeah, that was just from the IVs.
That is.
Now I'm gonna change the nature.
I wasn't thinking it was. I was maybe
Which way do I
partially
want to
hoping
put
would
it?
go out, but I actually think it would get that high.
For the nature of its survivability, I think it makes sense to put it towards the special defense. But if I do this in the way that comes to mind, it means I'm going to be lowering its attack, which is not a good idea. Realistically, is his defense and special attack the same? They seem to be about the same. If I remove the nature, that's 8. It's higher, only by a bit. I'll save again. Okay, what mints have I got at my disposal? Do I have... I don't see any of the neutral ones. Are they at the top? I don't see any of the neutral ones at all. Did I just sell them all? Because I was like, I don't see any real purpose of these. I don't know if I'm going to probably ever use them. Buffing the attack has not got enough merit to me. Not in this case. He doesn't need it. Not with the nature anyway. However, wherever I put the nature debuff, if I put on the attack, which is kind of where I wanted to put it, now it's taking away the most amount of stat points that the nature debuff could, because it's on the highest natural stat. And that's kind of a problem. The only way to fight against that would be to put it on the lowest natural stat. Problem is I intend to upgrade the lowest natural stat as well, so it's tough. It's tough indeed. Do I have one that does... Yeah, I do. I have 3. Rash. I kind of want to see what that ends up looking like if I do this. Though if I lower it too far, it's going to make making them meet the right amount kind of difficult. If I put a nature debuff on the defense right now, roughly the amount that it should go down by is 18, yes? So it would go down to then 170, 160, 164 is what it would go down to if I did that. It would be lower than my special defense. But then I intend to raise them up higher. Because I intend to aim for the same spot with them both, it almost doesn't matter which one I stick it on. actually. The speed, I don't really need to up it much at all, though at the same time it is valuable to increase it. I can't get the attack, the speed, and special attack both to that extraordinary high that I had in mind. If I did that, it would be able to challenge even a Regieleki under the right circumstances. But
Regieleki can't have lower than like 400.
yeah.
Because like having max IVs and just putting max IVs in no nature, it gets up to 400.
The only way that I could make, the only way with max IVs could I make this Pokemon be slower than 400 Connor is by giving it the nature debuff right now and then proceeding to give it no EVs at all.
Well, I mean, like if you're planning on filling away more than once, yeah, definitely.
If I do more than once,
Definitely be around.
if I do more than once, the Regieleki cannot outspeed it. From what I'm seeing. Oh, actually, shoot, no, that would only take me up to 300. If I do it more, then I'll go up to 400. Never mind. I see what you're going on about.
Like, you
Yeah.
If you do more than one fill it away, I mean, like, if you get more than, if you get triple or quad, there's like a lot of Pokemon that get outspeed of Regieleki. But Regieleki isn't, but that's without considering Regieleki is out using anything like agility, which you can if you want to play that game. You are actually all trained up.
The goal isn't for this Pokemon to actually outspeed them. That isn't really the purpose. After it's buffed at all, it'll be fast. Notably. I could put the nature debuff on its speed and then just up its speed by 1 and leave it at 150. Then every time it's used, I'll gain 150. Use it once, twice, 3 times. If it's used to the point where I have 4 stages, I would have 600 speed. That still outspeeds everyone naturally. Because no Pokemon naturally has higher than that speed. And like I said, the purpose wasn't supposed to be speed with this Pokemon. The goal is for it to survive. And naturally I want the special attack to still be rather meaningful. If I give a nature bonus to the special defense, how high will it go? It'll go from where it currently sits to about... It'll be the same as its defense, roughly, until I increase them. This decision makes sense to me. And then I use the rest to balance it out elsewhere for the other stats. It gets tough for the special attack, though, if I don't give it any special attention. If I can get to 250, that'll be great. I think that's where I've got Dunsparce's special attack. Making it be able to get to the absolute top, yes. Even with a single calm mind, the stored power will be quite potent, actually. So it'll go up to 60 power, then Stab will, if I Terrastallize, will bump it up to 90 power. But that's 90 power move from a Pokemon which at that point would have like, what, 375, I think? Yeah, 375 special attack. That would be a still pretty potent attack. It wouldn't be absurdly powerful at that point. It would just be powerful at all. Mm. 63 stat points from EVs alone. If I put 63 to that, I can get it up to about 239? 239 without a nature buff. It's not tough enough for what I have in mind. It's almost barely good enough. 239. From that point, if I give it a nature buff, how high would it take it? Instead, 239. It doesn't need to be that high to get to 250. If I aim for 250 dead on, okay, let's try the equation mentally with the defense. If I put 63 to the defense currently, it would go up to about 245. By that logic, without a nature buff, the defense cannot actually get to the height that I wanted. 245 will be the absolute top. And that's with everything put to it. I don't like that. $245, huh? $245. The health is decent. I don't really see any need to alter it. And the special attack. $339. Wait, why is something about that not sound correct? I feel like I've misplaced a stat point. But how? Oh, it's not 339, it's 329. That's where I got confused. Yeah. For the special defense, if I apply all the EVs to it. 300 is 200, 200 is 200. 229. 229. I'd want to lower it by one stat point if I was going to put a nature on it, because that would get it roughly dead on 250. But if it's 229, it's the highest I can get it without a nature buff. Then there may be a way for this, but it's gonna be kind of weird. I need enough to afford to balance out the attack stat and all that. I get the feeling this is not gonna align exactly the way I want it to, almost no matter how hard I try. But I've got to try at least, because if I don't, then well, whoop-de-doo. At that point, I just didn't even try. I any result will result in him having less defense than I want him to have. It's gonna be running a deadly thin line between life and death with this strategy. Because all this calculation is just to figure out where should I put the nature buff, essentially. I think it makes sense to do this, yes. Yes. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't go as low as I thought. It was in the 70. Oh, that's right. Huh. Well, speed may not look like the way I would want it to. That kind of works. It would still outspeed Ninja Knight if I used Flit Away once. Well, it's not my... That's because it does only have 3. Ice, Rock, and Fairy, I think. So then, roughly, I need about 50 more stat points that I can play with without hindering the other stats. If I want to get the attack and special attack to a place that I'm satisfied with. That's so very difficult. Simply just getting its defenses to 200 is not good enough, because then I have to rely on being struck with something that's not very effective. I can't force my opponent into a scenario where they'll look at me, like they'll look this fish in the eye, and then choose to do an attack that's not very effective. There's no way I can control that kind of a scenario. With this strategy, it's interesting because you're not only going to be a Doomsday Pokemon, you'll also be able to unleash a rather powerful water attack if you so feel like it. Under the circumstances that you'll be bound to. That's because I think it is only good against 2. Yep. And the issue of, and if anything shows up that's immune to you, well, you have Mold Breaker, so nothing can be immune to your water. So you're safe. Yep, immune to its Doomsday attack. What I need to do is up its defense. To do that... But I want to up its other stats. Unfortunately, while it's like this, its stats are kind of garbage right now. The goal is for it to hit roughly 500 after doing it once. Same for Doomsparce, except Doomsparce doesn't do it. He would have to do it twice. Raising defense quickly, raising special defense quickly. What do I attack to raise my special defense quickly? Nothing comes to mind. I'll just give you the item for the special defense then. And then we'll go fight off things for special attack. If I want to increase special attack, the safest way to do so would be actually to put someone else at the helm of the party and have them to handle the fighting. Because the Veluza is not going to handle it very well. There's also the nature of seeing what I can do about you. I don't want to lower your attack. Can I even lower it that much? Would I have to change your nature? If I do so, that's going to be really weird. Where would I stick it? To your speed, just for comedic effect, near enough. Oh, that is also an opportunity. I might be able to lower stats from your speed instead. You don't really need to be fast. I just kind of wanted you to be like weirdly not super slow. I wonder if I should stop the video here and then continue with the training. Yeah, so I'm gonna call the video here. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz. And you'll see me again next time. Bye for now. Where we'll handle the training of the Veluza of Doom. Bye bye.